Okay, students. Okay, today we're going to do a revision lesson to help you prepare for your final year exam. Okay, so as you know, one of the structured essay question SEQ. I repeat, for history we don't do the SRQ. Okay, we are doing the structured essay question. We're learning how. Okay, one of the question will be learning what were the reasons leading to. Okay, back to the video. Sorry for the pause. Okay, so after signing the Munich agreement, okay, Neville Chamberlain was written back as a hero. People were very supportive of him, okay, because he avoided another war. People didn't want war again. Okay, so okay, again, when we talk about the policy of appeasement, so one of the main reason why Hitler, uh, why why war broke out in Europe was because of policy of appeasement, and these are the examples you will include to support your point of the policy of appeasement. Okay, to appease, to give in to the demands. Okay, first thing first, uh, during World War One, devastated both Britain and France. Public opinion was not favorable to war. Okay, and at that period, the Great Depression of the economies left make both Britain and France make rearmament very difficult. So Chamberlain realized that the British public would not support a war against Germany, and therefore he decided to adopt a policy of appeasement. Okay, and same thing, the Wings of League of Nations, the league, okay, we learned earlier in term 3 that was ineffective when it comes to deal with strong powerful countries, and therefore okay, the British decided to adopt a policy of appeasement to satisfy Hitler, prevent another war. Okay, also we talk about why Britain adopted a policy of appeasement, because they wanted to rearm. Okay, World War One had weakened their economy and military. They need time to rearm, and a policy of appeasement would allow Britain and France time to rearm. Okay, and also okay, to expand on point earlier, okay, Britain really sympathized with the Germany over the Treaty of Versailles, and they felt that the Treaty of Versailles was too harsh on Germany. They were convinced that Hitler's intention was good, okay, was to aim granting German self-determination, and they thought that by giving in to Hitler, he will stop after achieving his aims and avoid another war. Of course, they were wrong. By adopting a policy of appeasement, gave Hitler the confidence to go to war. Okay, and last two examples we use for policy of appeasement is that Chamberlain, Prime Minister of Britain, misjudged Hitler. So misjudged comes from one judge. Okay, he did not believe that Hitler was a threat. Rather, he thought that Hitler could be reasoned with. He was convinced Hitler's aim were limited to revising the Treaty of Versailles, and he thought that Hitler would stop after would stop expanding, would stop being aggressive once he reached his aim to revise the Treaty of Versailles. Okay, however, of course, Hitler played Chamberlain out. Okay, he repeatedly made promises to Chamberlain and then broke them. Okay, and also at the time, like, okay, we also learned that Stalin just taken control over Soviet Union. Okay, Hitler, Hitler himself was an enemy of communism. He hated communism. Remember how Hitler staged the Reichstag fire and blamed it on communism, and he also played on the people's fear of communism. So please, let's get this very clear. Communism and Nazism is very, very different. Do not confuse between these two. All right? Okay. And also at the time, many leaders in Britain and France hated communism. Okay. And they were, even though they were aware of Hitler's aggressive action, they thought that Germany would be a shield against Soviet Union and spread of communism to the West. So they thought that Hitler could be a potential ally against communism. Okay, but we know much later on this was mistaken. Hitler, okay, was ambitious, and actually the Britain and France actually allied with USSR to defeat Germany at the end of World War II in Europe. Okay, so these are examples of appeasement. Okay, allow Germany to rearm. Okay, lack of actions against Hitler's aggressiveness. Okay, how Hitler rearmed Rhineland. Rhineland is the land between France and Germany. Okay, they saw it as Hitler returning to his backyard, and France was unwilling to fight Germany without Britain's backing. Okay, and the Western powers did not want communism to win. Okay, and the Munich Agreement that Chamberlain signed with Hitler gave in to Hitler to take over Sunderland. Okay, war was avoided. Chamberlain came back as a hero, but later on Hitler, of course, broke his promise and invaded the rest of Czechoslovakia. And appeasement failed. Okay, and the policy was abandoned later on. Okay, and after that, that encouraged Hitler to go to war. So your link after every example is that how the policy of appeasement gave. Okay, let me just add one more slide. Okay, your linking statement will link back how the policy of appeasement adopted by Britain and France gave Hitler the confidence to, okay, to adopt his request, his expansionist policy, and later on led to the outbreak of war in Europe. Okay, so in your essay, I need at least 2 examples to support each point. Same thing goes to the earlier factors. Okay, if you talk about the weakness of League of Nations, give me 2 examples. Where were the examples of the weakness of League of Nations disarmament, and you can also talk about the Abyssinian crisis and also Hitler's expansionist policy. The big factor here, 2 examples to support it: how Hitler rearmed and how Hitler went to invade Austria, Czechoslovakia, or Poland. So just 2 examples for each point. Okay, so these are the 3 big factors that led to World War II. Okay, today's lesson objective is focusing on the policy of appeasement to give in to Hitler's demand. Alright, so this is a very short video to help you understand the policy of appeasement better. Okay,